Hey guys, it's Felicia J. So I'm starting out this video. I'm obviously just sitting here on my couch. It is Monday afternoon, and Monday is the day that I kind of, recover from the weekend and get started into the next week. So tomorrow, Tuesday, is always my grocery shop day. So on Monday, I spend some time kind of looking through my freezer, looking through my pantry and fridge, finding out what we should have for meals in this coming week. So what I'm going to do, I've got my notebook here. I'm going to kind of take you guys along through the process of how I do my meal planning. I'm going to show you how I look through my fridge, look through my pantry, and come up with meals based on, what I have. I'm trying to minimize food waste and make my meal plan more efficient and more budget friendly while still eating healthily. And that can be a, difficult task. And honestly, I thought it was almost an impossible task, but I've been inspired by some other YouTubers to kind of give it a try and try to minimize my budget while still eating healthily and staying on my Weight Watcher plan. Someone who's inspired me in particular is Kelly with Freedom in a Budget. She is like a Dave Ramsey financial, kind of YouTuber, and she's also on Weight Watchers, and she shows her Aldi hauls. And I'm thinking, she's on Weight Watchers, she shops at Aldi, she's eating healthily, all things that I do, yet she's spending $50 or less for her and her husband a week on groceries. And that really inspired me to, scale back my grocery budget. So I want to definitely thank Kelly for her inspiration, and I will link her channel below. You guys should go check her out. She's pretty great. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into it, and I will kind of show you guys how I do it. So there is one other thing I wanted to discuss here before we move forward. I don't know, it's just something that I'll feel better once I address. So I've wanted to do YouTube for a while now, and I have been doing it some, but I've been self-conscious about my home. So my husband and I are 21, as you guys, most of you know, and so we rent just an old single-wide trailer or mobile home. It's very nice for what we need it for. It's out in the country, which we love. But it's not glamorous. Our landlords did a good job of kind of renovating it, but it wasn't a professional job. It's very nice, but it's definitely not perfect. So at first I was very hesitant to show any of it to you all because other YouTubers that I watch have really nice and fancy houses. But I want to be real on this channel. This is real life. I'm 21. I don't have a glamorous house. This is real life. So I try to do the best I can with it. My mom helps me a lot with decorating it, but it's not perfect, and that's okay. So I wanted to address that before moving forward also, just to kind of get that off my chest. Okay guys, so what I'm doing right now is just jotting down the days of the week so I can go ahead and have that visualized. So I'm just going to do that quickly here. Now if you'll notice, I do a week that is Tuesday through Monday. I do my grocery shopping on Tuesdays, so that's just kind of how I have my week laid out. I do Tuesday through Monday. So I've got that written, and I'm going to go ahead and start taking inventory of what I have. Freezer here, I've got my veggies and fruits on this side, meat on this side, and then I do have some other miscellaneous things. Some frozen chopped green pepper, apples, cottage cheese. Looks like I've got half a bag of French fries, a couple dinner rolls, a few biscuits. So I definitely do have some stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and pull some of it out and show you guys. Okay, so I usually wouldn't physically pull these things out of my freezer or fridge. I would just kind of take inventory while they're in there. But for the sake of this video and for kind of showing you guys how I do it, I'm going to go ahead and pull some things out and set them on my stove / counter and kind of show you how I'll piece together a meal. I have an overview of some things that I have on hand. I've got some frozen veggies. I didn't get everything out for obvious reasons, but I've got a couple pounds of chicken, some deer meat, some center cut bacon, some frozen breakfast sausage, some biscuits, some frozen apples. This is leftover toppings and cheese from pizza this week. And then I have some chicken gravy, cheddar cheese. Honestly, that's not even all of it, but I'm going to kind of go from here and piece together some ideas and show you them one by one. Okay, so, by the way, I was going to mention our countertops. Our landlord did countertop paint on them and it's chipping off, so you'll see blemishes everywhere. But anyway, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is I have a bag of riced cauliflower. I also have a box of this instant white rice, so my husband will eat this, I will eat this, and I have a pound of chicken. So, I'm going to make salsa chicken in my crock pot. I do not have salsa, I do not have corn or black beans. So I'm going to get those 3 items, and then I already have these 3 items. So, yeah, today I'm going to have salsa chicken. So on Tuesdays is my grocery day, and I like to have something really easy. Well, I do know that I have center cut bacon. I always have bread. I did see some tomatoes still, and mayonnaise and things in the fridge, along, if you remember, that half a bag of fries. So what I'm going to do Tuesday is have BLTs and fries in my air fryer. Okay, so all I need to get for that is, I think all I need is lettuce. Okay, so next let's talk about these frozen biscuits and frozen apples. So I have these 2 things, and all I really need beyond that to make the Skinny-ish dish apple pie bubble up is some light sour cream. I already have the brown sugar and the oats and the butter. So I think I will make that for kind of a sweet treat for us this weekend. So I'm going to kind of put a star here and put apple pie bubble up, which all I need for that is some light sour cream. So not bad at all. Let's talk about utilizing all of our resources. So my husband's grandpa and uncle do a lot of deer hunting. My husband does too, but this in particular is, I believe, from his uncle. So we have some deer round steak, I have some deer tenderloin, and some ground deer. I actually have more in my freezer than what I'm showing you here. But, so what I'm going to do is use this ground venison to make spaghetti. I already have, as you saw, these frozen cut up green peppers. I have some onion in the cabinet. I have this right here. I believe I have some spaghetti noodles. Let me check. So I don't have spaghetti, but I have linguine. And, you know, that's fine. That's what we're going to use. Alright, so noodles. I've got chopped up veggies. And I've got onion. So all I need is sauce. And I have a meal. So, let's see. First Thursday, let's write down spaghetti. And I'm going to probably do a little tossed salad with that. I already have tomatoes and onion, but I need to pick up more lettuce, which I already need for the BLTs. So, with 1 head of lettuce, I'm going to have stuff I need for 2 meals. So, we've got 3 meals already here, BLTs and fries, salsa chicken, and spaghetti and salad. So what I'm showing here is I have another pound of chicken. I have this classic chicken home-style gravy. I have fat-free cheddar cheese, and I have potatoes. So if y'all, are on Weight Watchers and you haven't heard of Felicia Keithley, you should definitely check her channel out. She made kind of like a copycat of the KFC bowls. Weight Watcher version. So I have potatoes for the mashed potato part. I have the cheese, the gravy, the chicken. I really need some shake and bake crumbs, so I prefer those over breadcrumbs, especially in these kind of recipes. So I need some shake and bake, and I'll probably pick up some more potatoes because I only have a few left, and I'm actually making baked potatoes with dinner tonight. So I'll probably go ahead and get some, and I can use them in another recipe or in the next week. So let's see. I think I'll do these bowls maybe on Sunday. I'm going to do a KFC bowl. Last week I made a 2-ingredient dough pizza. So I have a good enough amount of mozzarella cheese to do another pizza. And then when I cut up these toppings, I went ahead and saved the rest so they would not go to waste. Let me get this open. It's hard to do with one hand. Okay. So I've got black olives, chopped peppers and onions. I've got chopped mushroom. On this side, I have more onion. turkey pepperoni, from what I can see here. Yeah. And I have some tomato sauce. So I have everything I need to make another pizza. So, for the crust, I use the plain non-fat Greek yogurt and the self-rising flour. So let's head to the fridge and check and make sure we still have that. Okay guys, so plain non-fat Greek yogurt. We are good to go there. And self-rising flour. Dun, da, da, da. We have a ready-made pizza, folks. So as y'all can see, between these two bowls and the yogurt and flour and this cheese, we have everything we need for another pizza. I don't even need anything to supplement it at all. So that is amazing. That kind of shows you something about food waste. If I would have taken that little bit of sauce that was left and just thrown it out, I would have needed a whole nother can of tomato sauce. Or if I'd have been like, you know, that's not enough green peppers to do anything with, and threw them away, I would need a green pepper. But I've got all this ready made to make another pizza, to make sure nothing wastes. So yay for another pizza night. Let's do pizza night on Friday. So we're gonna do pizza night on Friday. So pizza and salad. And I always buy us a little ice cream treat when we do pizza night. So I will grab that as well. So we have 2 nights left. We have Saturday and Monday. And this is what we have left. I have deer tenderloin, deer round steak. I have some frozen veggies over here. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to be buying some baked potatoes for the KFC bowl. I'm sorry, some bagged potatoes for the KFC bowl. So I'm thinking what I'll do is take maybe this deer tenderloin and make like a mushroom gravy or something with it, and baked potatoes, and then like some frozen broccoli. So there we go. We have another. Let's recap here: deer tenderloin, broccoli, and I'm gonna have baked potato. I keep saying that. Oh, you don't buy potatoes that are already baked. Anyway, I'm gonna have a bag of potatoes that I will do some baking of those. Now for the deer tenderloin, I'm thinking I want to do something in the crock pot, like cream of mushroom soup, mushrooms, and onion maybe. So let's check and see what I know we have an onion. Let me check and see if I have mushrooms and cream of mushroom soup. I'll be back. I don't have mushrooms. So, deer tenderloin with potatoes and broccoli. Okay, we have 1 night left, folks. Let's see what we can come up with. The sugar-free barbecue sauce. I will have bread. As we've discussed, I will have potatoes. So I think I'm going to do some barbecue sloppy joes. I have a video, I'll link that in the description box. I have a video making this recipe where I use barbecue sauce and do like a sloppy joe on bread, and I make potato wedges in my air fryer with it. So I think I'm going to do that. I will need some ground beef, and let's think about veggies. So I could do some mixed vegetables with it. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do mixed vegetables, barbecue sloppy joes on bread with potatoes. So all we will need is ground beef. So on Monday, we'll do barbecue sloppy joes with wedges. All right, so I have a full meal plan. So now what I'm gonna do is start a grocery list based on what I do not have. So I'm gonna put this stuff away before it starts thawing out, and I'll be right back, and we're gonna talk about making our grocery list. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do now is go through this list of meals and write down what I do not have. Now, I shop at 2 places. I primarily shop at Aldi, but I also go to Walmart for things that Aldi doesn't have. I found that's where my best value is those 2 places. So, BLTs and fries. We discussed that I needed lettuce, so I'll get that at Aldi. Salsa chicken. We said that I needed corn, black beans, and salsa. I can get all of that at Aldi. So, corn, black beans, salsa. Okay. For the spaghetti and salad, I already have the tomato and the lettuce for a salad. Now the spaghetti, we said I had the noodles, the meat, the veggies, but I needed sauce. So I get the Prego Lot Smart, and that is only found at larger grocery stores like Walmart. So let me put spaghetti sauce on my Walmart list. All I have on my list, you guys, this is it. Lettuce, corn, black beans, salsa, mushrooms, potatoes, ice cream, spaghetti sauce, ice cream treats, shake and bake, ground beef, and light sour cream. That's for desserts and dinners. So we have our dinners and our desserts, but as y'all know, my husband and I also eat breakfast and lunch and snacks. So now I need to kind of figure out what snacks I have, what lunch items I have, and what should be kind of the plan for lunches and snacks and breakfast next week. So let's look. So I have 2 different kinds of turkey. I have some ham. I have my husband's favorite cheese, which is pepper jack. Plenty of that. So that's probably what he'll have for lunch next week. Now he will need a loaf of bread for that. I already have mayonnaise. I already have onion. Now I have a full loaf of my 35 calorie bread, but he will need some regular bread. So I'm going to put that on my Aldi list. Now for myself, I'll probably eat this ham on my bread, and I eat mine with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise, which I already have. Or I will eat, you know, I'm probably going to put some more bacon on my list, because a lot of times on the weekend for breakfast, we like to have some bacon. And I may make BLTs for myself for lunch. It's one of my very favorite foods in the world is a BLT. So I'm going to put some more bacon on my Aldi list. Let's kind of look at our chip situation. Okay, so we're looking kind of bleak. I have some corn thins, which I'll eat with the salsa chicken. I have these pop chips, pretzels. I have some low-calorie popcorn. But as far as for my husband, there's not much. So I'm going to need to get some chips for him. Chips on my list, and I'll kind of decide what kind when I'm there. Chips. Out of his milk, I have cashew milk for cooking and stuff. But he does need some milk, so we'll write that. I always buy eggs. I think we have like 6 maybe right now, but we will need some eggs. As I showed you guys earlier, he has some breakfast sausage in the freezer, so that's what he'll be eating for the next week, with eggs and some toast. I did notice this morning when I was making breakfast for him that we were running low of jelly, so I'll get some jelly. Let's kind of look at our fruit and vegetable situation and just see if we need any more. So let me do that. I have some grapes in the fridge, like a full bag. I have a couple kind of getting old bananas. I don't do the whole old banana thing. I put these in the freezer and use them for like smoothies or cooking. So I have a couple stragglers here of oranges. I have a lot of Gala apples I just bought. So I have grapes and apples. I will probably buy some bananas and one other fruit, either pears or some more oranges. Now, I did want to talk about, I do have some of these low-fat graham crackers, which I use for snacks a lot, but I do not have any more fat-free Cool Whip. So I'm going to put that on my list. Okay, so I'm going to get one fruit at Aldi, like one kind of fruit, not just one single orange. But anyway, and then bananas, they're their own. I'll put that. That way when I get to the store, I can kind of decide which fruit I want. So I can only get the fat-free Cool Whip at Walmart. Let's see if there's anything else we need to look at. I know I'll probably be eating toast for breakfast with some eggs. We've got that covered. We got drinks. We have lunches. Now my husband will probably want some more snacks for his lunches kinda. So I'll probably I'm gonna put snacks on my list, and I'll probably grab him like a pack of cakes or cookies or something. I know, but that's not what I usually eat for snack, but he does like that stuff still. So I'll probably grab him a couple things for snacks. Okay, so of course, while I'm grocery shopping, I also get household items. Right now we're good on everything. I do kind of keep a running list on my phone of anything I realize we need like during the week. So right now I need deodorant. So I will put that on my Walmart list. I try to keep my grocery shopping under $75 a week for my husband and I, which includes all household products. I like to keep it under $50. I'm trying to be like Kelly, but sometimes it's hard. But it looks like I've got a pretty good week this week. Actually won't have to buy much meat at all, so I should be good to go. I'm going to get some deodorant on my list as well, and I'll kind of ask my husband to, you know, is there anything you're needing from the store or anything like that before I go also. But pretty much for now, I think I'm done with my list. So we're doing good. It's looking good. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this video. I hope it kind of gave you some ideas and inspiration about how to take inventory of what you already have and build healthy meals from your fridge, freezer, and pantry. And I know that everyone's a little different, everyone's family is different, but not everyone may have like the deer meat that I have, that I can get, but it's just kind of an idea of how to cut down on food waste and make sure you're truly maximizing all of the food that's in your cabinets, fridge, freezer already. That's really important. Now that I'm kind of doing a better job at this, I realize how much food I let waste, you know, before. So that's something I definitely try to keep my eye on, is food waste. That's a really bad way to really start racking up the extra money, is letting food just waste without maximizing, you know, its potential for other meals. So, I don't want this video to be too long, but I do want to thank you guys for watching. I plan to be doing more content in relation to eating healthily on a budget, so I'm going to go grocery shopping with you tomorrow. And I'm going to kind of show you like an Aldi and Walmart haul as well, and tell you how much I ended up spending. So make sure to check back in this week for the shop with me / affordable healthy grocery haul. So thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. One more thing before y'all go. Out of all the meals that I listed in my meal plan, which of those would y'all like to see me film a cook with me about? So comment down below and let me know which meal you'd be interested in seeing me cook, and we'll see what I can come up with. Also, if you enjoyed this type of content, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're interested in future videos from me, then I would love to have you subscribe. Thanks again for watching.